What is good, YouTube? And it's your boy Polo Dameron signing in back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Jerry Lorenzo Fear of God collaboration, rather than it being with Vans. Of course, this time it's with Nike, and I don't know if you guys already seen this, but I think the drop is bananas, and I'm gonna be showing like a little, little visuals and stuff like that from the drop as I go along and talk about this. But off the back, man, what I think about this shit is, you know what I'm saying? This drop might be the best sneaker I've seen like since the Yeezy, and not like Adidas take on a night. I'm talking about like legit ass Red Octobers, if you know what I mean. There hasn't been a sneaker, in my opinion, that looked so appealing to me personally since that. I don't know if you guys seen like the Complex Joe LaPuma video, where Jerry Lorenzo is sitting down with John Mayer, and of course the moderator is Joe LaPuma. But they had some great conversation. They was talking about the passions that they put behind the things that they do. Obviously, Jerry Lorenzo is a fashion designer, and John Mayer makes music. But John Mayer, he talks about like familiarity and like how music works off of that. And with Jerry Lorenzo, he talked about he doesn't feel like he could just throw his brand on it and the shit's gonna instantly just sell like that. He wants to knock people out every time he drops something, and that's a great approach. And I think what he did with this fucking Nike collaboration, he did just that. Like, this is amazing. I didn't expect like this shoe to be so great. Honestly, like with the Vans Fear of God, I didn't really like those too much personally. I thought it was kind of overhyped. I thought it was a basic looking shoe. He may have thrown his little spin on it, whatever. It's kind of somewhat of a punk rock brand, the way he likes to describe it. But I didn't think that was as great as people wanted to act like it was, or people hyped it up to be. Now this is all something too different, and it may be because naturally I'm not really the go-to for Vans. I don't really care too much for Vans. I'll go get a pair of Vans every now and then. Every now and then one may move me, just like the NASA Vans did. I haven't got a Vans since about 2 years before that, but I thought those were so dope I had to go grab them. These, the Nike Fear of God, these are bananas, nuts. Like, just to give like a brief background on who Jerry Lorenzo is, if you guys don't know who he is. He's inspired the look for Justin Bieber. I know he did a tour, I think on his last tour, whatever. Jerry Lorenzo created the merch and also created, helped Justin Bieber into the clothes that he was wearing during that tour, and kind of inspired a lot of his look. The same thing with the Kanye look, the homeless, oversized clothing, tight jeans, oversized, shirts and sweaters and shit like that. That's kind of really inspired kind of by Jerry Lorenzo's look. Besides all that, like, just to talk about the shoe, which is what this video is about, man, this shoe is next level. For what Jerry said, Nike wants consumers to like to wear their performance shoes, and like I believe this shoe could do it. But here's the issue, and here's my issue with it. The shoe retails at $395. I don't know how many guys are walking around with $395 in their pocket to just drop on a shoe. I can get my hands on this shoe. I'm actually gonna go buy it because I really like it. I probably only end up buying one colorway though, of course. There are a couple colorways. We've seen the yellow colorway that Jerry was rocking. I think he's the only one I've seen rocking that so far. I've seen Josh Hart rocking. I think he had the gray pair on. I've seen a black pair. I don't know which colorway or how they're dropping it. They're all dropping at once, or they're just gonna be dropping one colorway after another. But I think the one that's gonna be dropping for sure is this gray one. I know that on December 15th. $395, man, that's high. The materials on that shoe look very premium. Of course, I mean, it's obviously Fear of God collaboration, so Fear of God, it's a very expensive brand itself. If you ask, it's kind of like, I mean, I would say it's almost as expensive as Off-White, if that makes sense. And just to talk about the shoe, I know some of you guys are saying, I was reading comments on other days and stuff like that, and on Instagram and all that, and people were saying that the shoe looks kind of like a Y3. Yeah, it looks like a Y3, that's true. But if you understand the Fear of God brand, this is kind of like Jerry Lorenzo's look. Once again, the high boot, rather this is a high sneaker, because like I said, he's trying to make a performance sneaker. He's had a couple NBA players rocking the shoe on court. Like I said, Josh Hart, I know there was another NBA player, I forget who it was, but he had a couple players rocking it on court, just performance testing it, showing that, hey, this shoe can be hooped in as well. I know Nick Young probably would have liked to rock those as well if he was still playing basketball, but because I remember the dude hooped in Yeezys. Come on, man, you can't hoop in Yeezys, my guy. Ain't no way that works. There's no way that works. Anyway, the shoe looks fucking bananas, bro. Like I said, but I doubt too many people can afford this purchase price, so I'm hoping it'll be easier for me to get my hands on, because I'm definitely getting them. I get a good feeling from the shoe. Like, the shoe is his vibe. It's a high shoe. It looks comfortable. It's fashion forward. It's high end, and it screams Nike. Those are all pluses in my book. My cat's named Nike. I love Nike. That's why I don't really get too many Adidas. I love Nikes, you know what I'm saying? And just taking a look at the apparel as well, because there's some apparel dropping with it, with the shoe. And I'm not really a fan of, you know, the gym shorts over the sweatpants. That's not my vibe. I know some of you guys may rock like that. That's how you guys rock. That's how you want to do it. However you want to rock your shoes, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Or however you want to rock your clothes, that's on you. But that's not my vibe. And also, like with the photo shoot, I don't think you're ever gonna find some fresh ass niggas hooping in the barn. But I get it. This again is the Fear of God vibe. This whole drop, it's a drip. You know what I'm saying? It's a clue bomb. And I'll be getting a couple pieces if I can, depending on how this drops. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm curious. Can you rock with it? Is it too expensive? Is it hype? Did Jerry do his thing with this? All I'm really saying is don't sleep, man. This might skyrocket Jerry Lorenzo into a household name, like, you know, Virgil wasn't at first, but a lot of people know who Virgil is now if you didn't know before. You know what I'm saying? Man, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're rocking with my content, if you love these videos, as always, man, hit that sub button. It's your boy Polo Dameron signing out. Deuce.